And welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, April the 10th. We're going to talk about something really very important, life-saving. April is National Organ Donation Awareness Month, and I want to introduce you to Dr. Mark Wakefield. Good to have you here,
My
Doctor.
pleasure. Thank you.
From MU Healthcare. This is something that is very close and dear to your heart.
That is true.
Organ donation.
Yes.
Explain to our listeners and viewers why thinking about donating parts of your body is so important.
Well, I think there's two important parts of this. One is there's an immense need. In the United States, there's more than 120,000 patients who are waiting for organ donation to receive a transplant.
Over 120,000 patients. Correct. You're talking about hearts, lungs, kidneys,
liver, pancreas, intestines.
Intestines, too?
Yes. It's not common, but you can require replacement of the intestines by transplantation.
Yeah. All of this is put in a database, correct?
That is correct.
So if somebody decides that they want to donate their organs, what is the first step that you do?
Well, most people enter through the Department of Motor Vehicles when they're renewing or getting their driver's license. Mm-hmm. But you can also go directly to Donate Life on the internet, through the DMV on the internet, and register yourself as a donor.
Go to Donate Life.
Yes, sir.
Now, once you check that on your driver's license, you're saying that I want to donate any part of my body for organs, right? You're not stipulating.
In general, that's true, although you can give stipulations that restrict the organs, tissues that you are willing to donate.
How long do you have to harvest an organ once someone has expired?
We like
That's
to say
quick.
procure. So the circumstances of death are widely variable, and it's not a very common event, and sometimes it can be a very immediate process, but most of the time it's actually thought out, careful allocation of the organs, sustaining the tissues until their transplant occurs. Some organs are viable for a longer period of time. The kidneys can be transplanted more than 24 hours after they're procured and have excellent results. The heart, liver, lungs are much shorter, and so there's a little bit more rush to coordinate those procurements and the surgeries to transplant.
Okay. If people want more information on this, and obviously in the 4 minutes that we have, you can't go into great detail.
Right.
Is there a specific website they can go to?
I like the Donate Life America website. It's very straightforward, has a lot of good information, and it will connect you with your local possibilities for donation. MU Health also has a good website, and then we partner with the Midwest Transplant Network, which is an organ procurement organization for Kansas and the western two-thirds of Missouri.
Okay, and obviously you're speaking from experience. You have seen firsthand how important it is and how many lives have been saved.
So over the last 45 years at MU Health, we've done over 1,000 kidney transplants, and it's transformative for these patients.
Yes, yes, and think of the family whose loved one made the donation. Part of that loved one is still living on. Dr. Mark Wakefield, thank you so much for coming by. Pleasure having you, and thank you for sharing that important information with us.
Thank you.
All right? It's our pleasure. Let's stay where we are because I want you to listen to Keith Politte.
Hey, Paul.
Good to have you here, Keith.
Good to see you.
TEDxCoMo.
Yes.
What is TEDxCoMo?
Well, it's a derivative of TED. TED.com, as a lot of listeners know, is an amazing collection of speakers from all over the world. Ideas were spreading, and it started about 20-something years ago. But recently, in the last couple of years, they've created an opportunity called TEDx. Mm-hmm. And TEDx is an independently organized TED Talk. And so what we've done is we've gotten the license under TEDxCoMo, and we're doing an event on April 13th in the Missouri Theater featuring a bunch of amazing speakers from this area.
Top of your head, who are some of the people?
Oh my gosh, well, I'll give you a spectrum. One is this amazing young woman, Jordan Reeves. And Jordan, she's 11. And when she was born differently limbed. And so what she's doing now, she's this confident, great kid. And what she does is she's designing different things for prosthetics and then printing them out on a 3D printer. And this project's called Project Unicorn. And so she was just on the Rachel Ray show showing her prosthetic that shoots sparkles. That's on one side of the spectrum.
She's only 11 years old?
11 years old. She's awesome. Yeah.
She's a genius.
Oh, just wait. She's just getting started,
Okay.
right? And then we have an amazing woman, Carnitas Habimana, and Carnitas survived the Rwandan genocide 35 years ago. And her story is just epic. I mean, it's just phenomenal what she's gone through. But she's here in Colombia now. And when she got here, she didn't speak a word of English. But what she's kind of turned into the den mother of all the refugees from all over the world that are coming into Colombia. And she's just this amazing, inspirational woman that she will open your eyes about opening up and reaching out to refugees.
Mm-hmm. And that's something we need to think
Yeah,
about.
yeah. And in fact, she even said that, what she wants to do is help tell the stories of the refugees who are coming here because they want to be a citizen of the United States.
Right. And they want to love this country.
Absolutely.
They want to love this country because this country has hope for them.
That's right.
Hope for them. What else have you? That's true.
That's true. Well, we chose the theme citizen. And we chose that for a couple reasons. I had been at a TED event a couple years ago and got inspired by a couple talks, one about getting money out of politics, one about being energy independent. And we've had this idea of...
I like getting money out of politics.
Well, that's... Lawrence,
are you going to talk about that?
Lawrence Lessig. His talk was 18 minutes. I couldn't squeeze it in this time. But that's a plug for Lawrence Lessig. No, we've got a whole spectrum of people. But it's all under the kind of the rubric of citizen.
Now, can anybody come to this?
Absolutely.
So, if you want tickets, it'll be April the 13th. Is it one night only?
One night only.
One night only. TEDxCoMo.
6 to 10.
All right. And what have you got? 5 o'clock? What happens?
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. We're going to open up the lobby of the Missouri Theater for kind of a networking reception. And we've got all kinds of groups from the university, from the city, about being a participatory citizen in the area. And we even have a local guy who came out of the woodwork who's going to be playing a sitar for us.
So how do they...
Oh, I know. It's cool.
I think he's going to be on here. Chris, is it Chris
Yes,
Stevens?
yes.
Chris Stevens.
Small
He's going to be on
world.
here in the summer. But how do they get tickets?
Go to TEDxCoMo.org.
TEDxCoMo.org. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Keith
Paul.
Politte. Good seeing you once again.
You too.
Tomorrow, Mel Zelenik will be with us. We want to remind you that our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute, audio is Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Lowell Thomas, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator is Uncle James Mauser. And again, if there's anything that you would like to hear or see, I would just love to hear from you. Drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.